All right, we're here with the Wood River Wolverines heading into their 2025 season. Guys, just what's the thoughts and vibes heading into this fall?
I was going to say lots of excitement. Last year I've been playing for all 4 years, plus middle school and stuff like that. It's going to be fun, I'll say that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun year for sure.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. We have a ton of juniors in the class. It'll be really fun to see how we all develop through this year.
Been playing with these guys since middle school. It's been building that team chemistry for all we can. Lost a lot of seniors last year, so it's going to be a completely new team, which means it's going to be nice and fun.
Yeah. And just what else is fun about being a part of the Wood River football program?
It's mostly the excitement you see on the practice field and stuff like that. I love being with the team every day after school, and just even though it is practice and it does get hard, it's just you have your friends there to do it with, and it's just fun to do that.
Yeah, it's just a great community. It's like you should have all your friends with you whenever you're at workouts. You don't want to get up in the morning. You got guys there who you're going to see when you're there, and it just makes it all better.
Yeah, the camaraderie aspect is definitely there.
And Coach, what does it mean to hear you guys say, how much fun they have playing for this team, how much they seem to enjoy parts of practice and just being around each other?
Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, we know football's a hard sport, and at the end of the day, though, we do things because it is fun, and you work hard because it is fun to go play the game, the off-season stuff, and sometimes practicing can be tough when it's hot and you're hitting, but to hear these guys that they're enjoying it, I mean, that's the main thing, right? To get out there, enjoy it, and just be with the group and create that camaraderie that they were just talking about. So it's definitely good to hear that.
Okay. What have you guys been doing this off season to create that camaraderie and build chemistry? Because, like you said, a lot of seniors you got to replace from last year, so plenty of opportunity to step up.
Just a lot of throwing outside of morning workouts, still going to morning workouts, just trying to get the team together whenever we can for any type of bonding we can do.
Yeah, or even something as simple as going out to a restaurant as a team and going out with your buddies and having fun. Just building that team chemistry as much as you can. Going to other people's houses and studying film, studying plays.
And even if you're seeing them in public, just acknowledging them on the street, acting like they're your best friend, stuff like that, that gets you in that relationship to have built a good team.
You guys got any favorite restaurants for team dinners or team hangouts?
Like KB's and Wise Guys.
KB's, Wise Guys.
Okay.
You can't beat it.
If you establish that tradition, that always works. And I guess, Coach, for you, how have you seen, you said a lot of junior heavy, maybe not as many seniors, but how have you seen these guys just kind of take ownership of the team?
Yeah, it's been great to see. You kind of want to direct them the right way, and naturally leaders start kind of pushing their way through the June camp that we have, through the, coming up here and scrimmaging with other teams. But yeah, I mean, they're saying right there's a lot of guys that left last year, and what a great opportunity to say, hey, if I want that spot, I can go get it. Because there's no position we have right now that is set in stone. There's no position that is absolutely taken care of. So every spot's open, and what a fun environment to create and competition and off-season workouts. Like, hey, go get that, man. If you want it, it's open. Go get it. And you've seen some of these guys have really just bought into that and put the time in, and it's going to be really fun to see these guys in camp in August.
And, obviously these three here you're going to expect some out of. You said everything's up for grabs, but who are some guys that you think, where you're going to plug them in, that they got a chance to do some big things for you this year?
Yeah, I mean, obviously these three right here, they know where they're at, and they're going to have huge roles for us. One being a senior, two being juniors, and really expect big things out of all three of these guys this year. So we got some skilled guys. Axel, who's been on varsity for a while now. We got a young QB that's looking to be our starter, and a lot of other positions like that, where guys who have gotten reps, obviously playing on JV, few on varsity, and there's plenty of guys we expect to step into that role that we trust to do that, and that's the biggest thing as a coaching staff, to make sure those guys know that they have the trust from us.
Yeah, so who's the young QB that's been kind of stepping into some things?
Yeah, so that's been Sawyer Morgan. He had a great freshman year on JV, suited up for a lot of varsity games, and he's stepped up right now and with these guys throwing and at workouts, and he looked good in the June camp, and sometimes it's hard to remind ourselves as a coaching staff that he is only a sophomore. The way he handles himself and throws the ball, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it sounds like, young team this year, so how are you kind of handling that as a coach and staff? How do you handle that maybe compared to some teams that are a little more senior laden, a little more veteran?
I don't, it's hard to say. I think they have to understand that, no one else is coming. We are a younger team, but there's a senior sitting here, and there's going to be seniors on that team, and they have to understand that, the schedule doesn't change because we don't have a bunch of seniors. The games don't change. So it is, prep yourself, get ready, and trust yourself and trust your teammates. And I think we've created that environment. And like I said, I think in August, that camp is, really important to kind of get our foot forward and see who the guys are that can step up and do that.
Yeah, and you mentioned it's kind of the schedule's the schedule. I know last year you kind of eased into it with Caldwell. This year going straight into McCall. Ridgeview first 2 weeks. Just how important is that camp going to be just to get everyone ready for what's coming those first 2 games?
Yeah, big time. We've had a 0-week game the last 3 years. We looked at the schedule and it worked out for everyone to not play that first week game. And I think it's going to be great for us to really spend time in camp figuring out who we are personally as a team, develop some players through that camp as well. And then you jump right into the fire. Man, what a great test to come out into McCall, who's a great team, have been the last few years, got a new coach who's been a great coach all around. So, like I said, what a great opportunity for this group to go play somebody that's a good team.
Yeah. And for you guys, just what do you see? Obviously, you still have fall camp and things like that. What do you see as the strengths of this team, and what are you guys going to be working on to get better before you go up to McCall?
I'd say our strength, we have a really good team chemistry. I feel like I've been saying that a lot. We as a team are just kind of like a band of brothers at our school, always sitting around hanging with each other at the lunch table. I'd say that's definitely our advantage for sure, is we kind of know what the other person's thinking, what they're going to be doing. That's kind of all I have to say about that.
Okay.
I'd say just from what I saw in June camp, our defense has a ton of potential. We're doing really well in defensively, even for having just implemented a brand new defense. And once we get that locked down, we'll be very well set on defense.
For sure. But to work on, I would say it's not just this year, it's years before that, my freshman year and others like that. In tough times, because tough times are going to happen, we need to know to push through and not get angry at our own team. We need to figure out what we're angry at and know it's not the team that we're angry at, and that we can work through that.
For sure.
You mentioned defense. Just what are some changes you're kind of making on that side of it?
Yeah, we had a coach who had to leave, so we have a new defense coordinator over there who has a different philosophy. And my coaching style is, if that's what the style you believe in and you want to coach, that means you're going to be 100% into it. And if you're into that, let's go. So we'll be different. At the end of the day, it's defense. You got to tackle and you got to be able to get off blocks. And if we're doing that, we'll be successful.
And just who is the new DC?
It is Todd Hunter.
Okay. And for you guys just to end on, I know, going to many games this year, you got a sign that says Mountain Tough. I know you guys really preach that. So for you guys, just what does it mean to be Mountain Tough, and what does that saying mean to you?
It means to persevere, man. We got a small group of team. We got a small team. We have little to no seniors. Like, Mountain Tough, at least this year, Mountain Tough is going to be, like you were saying, pushing through those tough times and knowing that we're stronger than that. And we're able to go and really compete with these bigger schools.
It's really just keeping fighting in that third and fourth quarter when bigger schools have an advantage because they have guys who are fresh going in. We have guys playing both ways the whole game, so it's like we get tired in the game. There's no one saving us. We just got to keep working through it.
Exactly.
I just got to say the same thing. We play both sides of the ball. We're going to be tired fourth quarter, but we just got to keep pushing through, become that Mountain Tough that we always preach and always do.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to add?
We're ready for it.
And we're ready.
All right,
Yeah,
we're-
bring us.
All right. We're ready and excited. That's what I like to hear. Thanks for coming in today, and best of luck with your season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.